Hello folks, this is Tom Martin. This is my lottery strategy game, Decoding the Powerball. I'm picking my numbers for the drawing on November 29th, 2017. I have set two new goals for Decoding the Powerball. I'm going to start making two videos for the same drawing. First will be a quick version for the people that already understand how Decoding the Powerball works, and second will be a longer version as I will go into more detail on how and why I'm making my picks. Okay, so it's off to the 7 strategies. Okay, so strategy number 1, the game card color code. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to the Powerball homepage, and the 5 white numbers that just came up were the 8, the 13, the 27, the 53, and the 54. Okay, so there's been 181 drawings now for the color code, and out of that 181, 95 have been a 3-color combination. 68 have been a 4-color combination, 15 have been a 2-color combination, and 3 drawings have been a 5-color combination. Okay, so for this drawing here, I got 15 red numbers, 15 orange numbers, 13 green numbers, 12 blue, and 14 purple numbers. Okay, so I'm having a hard time picking on what color I don't think will be coming up. Okay, so I'm going to pass on this pick. Okay, so you can see for the color code, I'm not making a pick. All right, so off to the next strategy, the individual numbers. Okay, so for the last drawing, 4 came up, so it hit 4 groups. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this down so you can see the whole card. Okay, so for this drawing here, I'm going to guess that no 30 numbers will be coming up, just because it already has 6 hits within these 5 drawings here. Okay, so I just don't think there's going to be another one here in this last drawing. So again, I'm going with no 30 numbers to come up this drawing. So I'm going to eliminate the 30 numbers from the game card. Okay, so I'm going to scroll to the right. And this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm going to go to group 1. Okay, so you can see that the orange numbers here hit again, all right, in this option card number 4. So I'm going to take this again. I'm taking the orange numbers because I hit 26 consecutive drawings in a row. Okay, so I've been getting burned here the last 4 or 5 drawings, but I'm going to go right back to it. And again, I'm going to eliminate these orange numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so I'm going to go back to group 1. And the next one I'm going to pick is option card number 5, no orange numbers. And the reason why is because I hit 18 consecutive drawings in a row. Okay, so I'm going to eliminate these orange numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so I'm going to go back to group 1. And the next one I'm going to take is option card number 7, no green numbers. And the reason why is because I hit 24 consecutive drawings in a row. So I'm going to eliminate the green numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so now we're going to move on to group 2. Okay, so my first pick in group 2 is option card number 2, no orange numbers. Okay, so I'll show you what the orange looks like. Okay, so I just think that there's going to be a 0 right here. So I'm going to eliminate the orange numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm going to go back to group 2. And the next one is option card number 3, no purple numbers. Okay, so here's purple here. I think there's going to be a 0 right here. So I'm going to eliminate the purple numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. And I'm going to go back to group 2. And the next one I'm going to take is option card number 7, no yellow numbers. Okay, so here's the yellow. And I think there's going to be a 0 right here. So I'm going to eliminate the yellow numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Okay, so I'm going to go back to group 2. And the next one I'm going to take is option card number 10. No gray numbers. Okay, so I think there's going to be a 0 right here. And again, I'm going to eliminate the gray numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so I'm going to go back to group 2. And the next one I'm going to take is option card number 12, no gray numbers. Okay, so I think there's going to be a 0 right here. So again, I'm going to eliminate the gray numbers off of the game card. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. Alright, so I'm going to go back to group 2. And I'm going to take number 13, no yellow numbers. Okay, so I think that this is going to stay cold. And I think that there's going to be a 0 right here. Okay, so again, no yellow numbers from option card 13. Okay, so this is what the game card looks like so far. And I'm going to go back for one more pick. Option card 14, no gray numbers. So again, I think there's going to be a 0 right here. And again, no gray numbers from option card 14. Okay, and that's it. That's all the numbers I'm going to eliminate for this drawing. Okay, so I started out with 69 white numbers, and I'm down to 2, and 3 is 5, and 1 is 6, and 5 is 11 numbers. Okay, so hopefully I made all the correct picks, and all those numbers that I eliminated, hopefully they won't be coming up. And the 5 numbers that do, hopefully they'll be coming up within these 11 numbers that I still have on the board. Okay, so now it's time to pick what numbers I think will come up. And to help me do that, I'm going to go to the 50-50 picks. Okay, so for this drawing here with the 50-50 picks, I'm having a hard time making a decision on the odds and evens and the high and low. But I am going to make a decision here on the left and right. I'm going to predict that there's going to be more numbers coming up to the left side than the right side. And I'm going to pick that more numbers will be coming up to this blue area than the red area. Okay, and I'll show you what I have for the Powerball. You can make a decision for yourself. Okay, so for this drawing here, I think that this is going to be a red number. And I think that this is going to be a blue number. So I think the Powerball will be a high, even number. Okay, so I'll go back to the game card, and you can see that I'm predicting more numbers will come to the left side, and more numbers will come to this blue area than the red. Okay, so next to help me pick my numbers, I think there's going to be more purple numbers, a lot of hits in the purple as far as group 2. Okay, so basically how this works is that when I go back to group 2 here, I'm going to start with the first one. Okay, which is right down here, 5 to 61. So you can see the only one left is the 13, so I put that 13 right up here. Okay, so going through all 15 of these option cards. Okay, I made some picks here. All right, and also to help me pick the numbers, I'm going to the individual numbers. Okay, because I think there's going to be a 5 coming up. Okay, so that means I think that 5 of these groups will be coming up in this drawing. So I think there'll be a 5 right here. Okay, so I haven't seen a 5 in a long time. The last one's here, and 5s used to come up a lot. Okay, so I'm expecting that 5 to come up pretty soon. So I think it's going to be this drawing. So when I pick my numbers, I want it to hit 5 groups in the individual numbers. And also, group 2, option card number 9, 3 color groups. Okay, so I'm going to go to number 9 really quick here. Okay, so what I mean by that is that over here to the right, this tells me how many columns, how many colored columns it hit. So the last one was a 4. So you can see that there was a 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 4 right here. Okay, so that's 4 colored 4 colors hit. Okay, so I haven't seen a 3 in a long time. The last one was way up here, so I'm expecting this to be a 3 right here. So that means that I only want to see 3 colors total when I pick my 5 numbers. Okay, so the numbers that I'm going to go with for this drawing are the 7, the 13, the 27, the 42, and the 51. Okay, so that will give me 5 different groups in the individual numbers. Okay, that will give me 9 hits and 6 misses for the purple numbers that I think will have a lot of hits to it. Okay, and then group 2, option card number 9, you can see that the 7, the 42, and the 51 are all gray, and the 13 and the 27 are, the 13's green and 27's blue, so that will give me a total of 3 colors that I'm looking for. Okay, so again, the numbers that I'm going with is 7, 13, 27, 42, and 51. Alright folks, again, I'm always looking for people to play my game. Okay, so instead of charging a commission, a fee to play, I like to charge a commission. Okay, I'm still willing to do that. But if you're interested in paying for my game, you could go to my Patreon page. Okay, www.patreon.com/Decoding the Powerball. Okay, but if you're interested or if you have any questions for me, you can email me at trm6776@gmail.com. Alright folks, I appreciate you watching and best of luck with your picks.